all. Happy Sunday, fun day, or Monday, depending where you are in the world. Oh, Hachi, happy to see you all. How was your week? How was it? Was it fantastic? I hope it was. Ohachi. You ever just have no energy to do anything other than sleeping after waking up from a nap? So apparently there is a sweet spot when it comes to napping time. I forget, where did I look it up? Or what friend shared this with me? It was like 20-something minutes, like 23 or 20, like it was like something like 26 or something minutes. It was like the ideal for a nap. Anything above that is like too much. Below it, you're not getting enough rest. It's cycles of 45. Was it cycles of 45? But there's like... There's something. There's like some ideal number of minutes for a nap. And you want to try to not go above or below that. 20-something minutes or you go 2 hours. Anything below 40, that's when you enter deep sleep. Yeah, because 40 is when you enter a deep sleep cycle. 25 plus minutes and you enter a 3-hour sleep cycle. Oh god. So, how does one take a short nap? I literally can't take a nap longer than 3 or 4 hours. You know? Or shorter than 3 to 4 hours. Then that's like half of a full night's rest, you know? I don't know, you just have to like set a lot of alarms. I usually try for 7 hours. That's a regular night's sleep! For me, napping is interesting. If I take a nap, and it's not like in my bed, or in my office. Like if I take a nap on the couch, and it's a little bit too long, I start having sleep paralysis, and it scares me. Hi, welcome in everybody. Ohachi. 3 to 4 may be your usual night's sleep, and that's just not a nap for you! It's not a nap! Anyhow, though, these streams with you guys are like little daydreams, you know? Little pockets of the day where I get to feel comfy and cozy and warm with you all. So, thanks for being my daydream. How am I today? I'm honestly... So, I've been having a fantastic day. I told you guys that I live with married couples. And I'm basically the household pet. They joke about it all the time, but in a way I kind of am the household pet. And today, I got my walkies, or rather, I got my little fresh air. Every now and then, I get taken out. Every week, I get taken out at least once to go and touch grass. And this morning, I got taken to Starbucks, and then I got to see my housemate's classroom where she works as a teacher. And then we went to Best Buy, and then we went to Target, and then I came here. And I may have gotten some samples in the mail of something. I'm excited. Maybe you guys will hear a certain announcement over the next few days. Possibly. About what I got samples for. Exciting. You got your walkies too. The sidewalk was icy though. Oh boy. Luckily it's not that bad here. We are in an unusually cold period. I forget what my housemates called it. But we're in an unusually and early cold period right now. And so it is freezing. In fact, I have some gloves right here. I did end up, at your guys' suggestion, buying some gloves off of Amazon. I got a recommendation for gloves from a friend. And these ones are nice because they let you like use your touchscreen and stuff through the gloves. So maybe I'll just have them on as I stream today. I'm in my cute Mori girl, my Mori K outfit right now too. So it was a nice day, and then I came back here and it's time for stream. And then I'll be doing some practice and rehearsing for Anime Week in Atlanta afterwards. Some work and stuff. But today is generally a sleepy Sunday. Oh, after stream, I will be going to one of my housemates' parents' house for a Christmas dinner. Because I think it's like one of the only times when we're all in town for the holidays. So we're doing an early Christmas dinner. It'll be really nice. I'm excited. Does Phoebe also have the problem of gloves being too big? I do! Luckily though, these particular gloves that I got on Amazon had a small and extra small sizes. Like you get to choose the size. So these ones are actually sized perfectly for me. Have a good din. Thank you. First though, I am ultra excited for today's stream. I've always seen Fujii Kaze do like listening parties, listening streams for his albums whenever they would come out. And this is gonna be my first time doing it. I'm gonna be listening to every single track on my new album, Rebloom, Best of Phoebe 2020 to 2025. Ta-da! And I'm yapping about each of them. Some of them are like re-records and remixes of old tracks, and I've never really gotten to like yap in detail about my original songs on stream, so I'm really excited to do that today. Sukuna, I saw, thank you so much. It meant a lot to me that you picked up my entire discography. Actually, it doesn't have, there are a lot of songs that are not on my Bandcamp as well, because I either recorded them for like a game or they were features on a different producer's album. Like my song Busy Bee is not in my discography because it's actually on a Brandon Liu's discography, for example. Or like some of my songs that I recorded for like Noise Starlight and stuff are on the Noise Starlight OST instead. Oh, you mean Album of the Year? FTI, I'm happy if you think so. I'm happy if you think so. But yeah, we're gonna be listening to Rebloom Best of Phoebe 2020 to 2025 today. It was a whole year in the making, and I worked really hard on it and put so much love and care and resources into it, and so did everybody else who worked on it as well. I tried to make it so that every single person who worked on the album is somebody that I love and I care for and who I've worked with before and who I just want to shill to the world. So it's not just my efforts, but the efforts of plenty of producers, mixers, editors, artists, graphic designers who put all their care into this album to kind of like for it to be a representation of some of my best work over the past 5 years. I have been making original music for longer than the past 5 years. I've technically been making it since like 2018 or so, because I used to be in an idol group, and so the first original songs that I ever made and that I ever wrote were actually Japanese songs for the idol group that I was in. However, beginning of 2020 is when I started doing solo music. And so this is like commemorating my best solo work. Really like the Rebloom version of To You. I cannot wait to yap about To You and a bunch of other tracks on the album. Every single track on the album. Yes. Apparently it's supposed to be a very cold winter this year for the Southwest US. Yeah, it's extra cold this year for some reason. A lot of places in California are like 40 degrees or like sub 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is in the very lows of Celsius. Not low enough to get snow still though. At least not in the very like populated areas. And I can't wait to listen to it with you guys. And as a little bit of a reminder, there are still super limited vinyls and CDs available through Very Okay Vinyl, who are amazing. They're more than very okay. They're amazing. And there's a remix competition going on for another half a month. You guys have like exactly half a month, and a fan art competition as well. So I cannot wait to see all of your entries. I can't wait to see. Placed your order the other day. I'm so excited for you to get it. It's been a dream of mine to have a vinyl. I have released several CDs in the past, but never a vinyl. And so I'm so excited. A housemate of mine is moving out at the end of the year, and she's gonna take with her vinyl player. But a bunch of us, and the rest of us in the house want to get another vinyl player so we can play the Rebloom vinyl, as well as some other vinyls that we own as well. So excited to get your vinyl. Did you get the limited edition one or the regular one? I'm so excited for you guys to get them regardless of which version you got. Can't wait to hear your album. Thank you. And it is streaming. It's streaming worldwide. It's on YouTube Music. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora and stuff. So you can go stream it. It would mean the world to me if you streamed it. And it is available on Bandcamp too. So we will get started with the listening party in a little bit. Have your complete discography with money well spent. Couple CDs and vinyl. Still need a record player, but no room right now. It's okay, one day. And And hopefully one day you'll get to come to one of my meet and greets so I can sign it for you. So I can sign it. But those people that do win the remix and fan art contest will get signed CDs. They will get signed CDs. So that's very exciting. They'll also get a number of other things. Like that full bromide set, I'm not selling that anywhere. The hoppy and the acrylic stands are only sold at my IRL performances, so that's exciting. And then special decorated checkies. I'm trying to decide right now whether there will be like IRL checkies or like art checkies, but either way, I am decorating them with all my heart. So, 6 prize packs that are going to be sent out. How exciting. You want a CD so bad? Well, the CDs and the regular vinyls I think will be up indefinitely. It's just the limited edition vinyls that are going to like stop being sold at the end of the month, I think. When it comes to streaming, is there a platform that benefits you best if we listen to it? I don't know. Probably like Spotify or YouTube Music. To be honest, probably one of those two. Maybe Spotify. I don't know. I feel like that's what a lot of people use is Spotify. But I personally use YouTube Music. So I'm going to be using YouTube Music today to stream the songs while we listen to it. I just go Bandcamp for lossless quality if I can. Yes! Yes, I love lossless files. I just love hearing them in all of their, like, HQ glory. It does mean a lot to me, though, if you guys stream it on streaming platforms, because then that counts towards something for music artists. You look like a real doll come to life. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. I want to be your little doll, your little princess. It would surprise no one that I ordered both versions of the vinyl. Wah! Hidden them. Thank you. You use YouTube Music on the go. Same. I love YouTube Music. I mean, it helps because my family pays for YouTube Premium, so I'm just on this premium plan and I don't get ads and stuff. So I use YouTube Music and I quite like it. And then when I go on plane rides for a long time, like when I take my long plane ride to Atlanta in a few days for Anime Week in Atlanta, I just download whatever songs I want to listen to, like especially like if I'm practicing or I'm like drilling a song for lyrics for a performance, I just download it off of YouTube Music and I just let it roll, let it loop. Sometimes on Phoebe's channel, homunculus even come to like, I have been a homunculus once upon a time, but my phone storage cannot handle losses. That is valid. I've been having you on my Artist Alley table playlist for so long. That means a lot to me. That means the world to me. I hope that I can make your Artist Alley table even cuter than it already is. Guess what? What happened today? It snowed today in New Jersey, Union City, New Jersey. That's... Wow, what? It snowed? I want to see snow. I don't know if it will snow in Atlanta this coming week. If it did, that'd be nice. Hopefully at MAG it'll snow, at least. DAPs are nice to have lots of storage for DAPs. What is a DAP? I'm not sure that I know. Those prizes look great, but I can't make music or do contest-worthy art to save my life. But sometimes it's not about how skilled or how polished it is. Sometimes it's the heart that you can feel. I've told you guys this story before, but part of the start of my foray into idol stuff was I started entering a lot of singing contests at conventions when I was a kid. And one such contest that I entered in was the Miss Macross contest at a Macross convention. And I won the grand prize. I won Miss Macross, even though technically my performing and my singing wasn't the best in the competition, but they felt the heart. They felt my love, and they felt like the energy in the performance, and so I ended up winning. And I won the most meaningful prize that I've ever won, which is this super limited edition Ronka teddy bear. Only a certain number of them were created, and you could see the number of it on the foot. And so sometimes it's not about polish. Sometimes it's about love. Sometimes it's about the meaning behind it. And so I hope that you guys never feel held back from creating just because you don't think it's gonna turn out as the best. Because also, it's not gonna improve at all unless you just do it as well, you know? It's supposed to be warm in the 40s to 70s during AWA. Chances of snow are looking pretty slim. Darn it! I mean, good, I guess. Warm is not 40s though. Warm is... Oh my gosh. 40s to 70s is a big range though. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. Then I won't freeze. It's gonna be my very first time in Atlanta. I was there, virtually for Phantom Thief's Revenge last year. Anyone can enter regardless of skill level. It's a celebration after all. Exactly, it's a celebration of our community, of the album, of the FeebeeHive, of each other and our creativity. And hi, Lovey. I love you, Lovey. So I don't know if you guys saw my tweet, but I got in the mail a bunch of CDs, and I'm gonna be bringing a lot of them with me to Anime Week in Atlanta this coming weekend. And Lovey's graphic design and art for the lyric booklet especially turned out so beautiful. What merch are you bringing to Awa? Actually, let me pull up a menu. Lovely Aina from Setsuna Pro created for me a merch menu. Or updated my merch menu. So let me show you guys the updated menu. So you can like have an idea of what to expect. Here it is horizontal. Let's do horizontal. I'll show you guys the merch menu. Some of it was designed by Lavi. Some of it by our dear Ashes, and others by some other friendos. Merch menu. So this is my current merch menu, and you can expect this at my upcoming performances. Oh my goodness. One second, transform. Fit to screen. Okay. So here's what we got. We got the new Phoebe t-shirt, hoppy coat, and light stick and acrylic standee and acrylic charm and wannabe honeybee CD. The whole top row and the bromide on the second row are what I debuted at US Idol Fest. The lights, can I just tell you real quick about how cool the light sticks are? They are USB-C rechargeable. Can I just talk about how crazy that is? You don't have to get batteries for your light stick. This is the very first time that pen lights have been USB rechargeable. We are innovating. So I really wish more people knew that at US Idol Fest. They are USB-C rechargeable. And there's like a special like keypad where you can choose different colors and stuff. Less USB-C standard. Yes! So you need this new light stick. It is... Bless you. Oh, dude, I don't know how many times my light sticks have accidentally like gone on in my bag or something. They've run out of battery and you have to get new batteries and stuff. You have to carry batteries. So annoying. But no, these are USB-C rechargeable. So please, when you get the chance, get my new 3.0 pen light. And then there's the Phoebe Huppies, t-shirt, wannabe honeybee CDs, which are in a cute little like cardboard case. Acrylic standees and acrylic charms. The charm and the hoppy have art by Lavi, so does the pen light. And then a cute bromide as well. And then some older stuff. I do have the All of My Life CDs. This is my very last run of All of My Life. After I run out of these last few CDs, I am not reprinting All of My Life. So last chance for you guys to get my first album. And then there are art prints. Those are running out too because I've been selling those for a couple of years. There's some new oval badges and chibi standees that I debuted at V Expo as well. With art by Buwakuda. I don't know if you guys know BK, but BK's art is amazing as well. Those sparkle stickers on the bottom left were drawn by one of my housemates, Lapis. The Padoru sticker drawn by my sister, Fufu. Some special Padoru stickers. Or sorry, the Yippee stickers were drawn by Fufu. The Padoru stickers are like some special holiday exclusives as well. And then, for the very, very first time ever, I will have Rebloom CDs, physicals. Vinyls, you still have to order online from Very Okay Vinyl, because those are still on pre-order. And then, of course, I will have checkies. So, yeah! I hope that you guys enjoy, especially those freaking pen lights. I cannot emphasize how convenient those pen lights are. I wish I knew the light sticks were rechargeable. I would have bought some at USIF. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that they were going to like maybe mention it or have a sign or something. But the unique thing about these pen lights is that they are a super early new model that aren't really being sold anywhere of pen lights. They are newly rechargeable. I read BTS and was like the K-pop guys. What I didn't know until recently was that BTS actually means behind the scenes. I think that's where they got their name from, actually. Yeah, the new Lumica pen lights. Exactly. What's the battery life like on the stick? Really good. It lasts several concerts long. Sadly, even though it's a lot closer to me than USIF was, I can't go. Oh, that's okay, Misaki. There will be more opportunities in the future for sure. And who knows? Maybe I can convince Setsuna to sell some of this stuff online. Maybe. On the second day of USIF, Steiner was trying really hard to show the rechargeable pen lights to everyone on the merch line. And I think they realized after the first day, oh, people are not asking questions about the pen lights. So then they started being like, there is cool thing. BTS means bacon, tomatoes, sussy baka. That sounds disgusting. I would imagine getting the light stick t-shirt and the album. Well, luckily for you, the album is available online at least. T-shirt and pen light so far. IRL performance exclusives for now. My best shot is by some miracle you show up at WasabiCon Jacksonville. If you ever want me to guest at your local events, I will emphasize this again. Please email them or fill out the guest suggestion forms and stuff, because they're not gonna know to invite me out of like the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that they can invite unless you suggest me. The stickers are so cute, aren't they? Lapis did such a good job. My sister also did a really great job. Everybody loves the Yippee stickers. Those are their favorites. You would like to thank Eating Mike Tyson's ass for introducing you to Phoebe. Thank you, Eating Mike Tyson's ass, for introducing new friends to the Phoebe Hive. We love Eating Mike Tyson's ass here. The man, the myth, the legend. Tired, bacon, tomato, and sussy. Wired, PB, and wet. Tired, bacon, tomato, and sussy. Wired, PB, and wet. This is real. This is real. Turn your Yippee sticker into a magnet and now it lives on in your fridge. What? That's amazing! Oh, Fafu would be very honored. I like how it's always just ready to... It's always ready to go. PB and wet is always ready to go. Some of you have went and tried making PB and wet after I mentioned it. You guys have free will. I didn't force any of you to do that. And I hope you enjoy your PB and wet. But yes, indeedy. Shall we get started with the listening party in just a moment? You guys ready? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's yummy, you should try it. See, Diet Dr. Peppy is vouching for it. Diet Dr. Peppy is vouching for it. How do you make tired? Bacon, tomato, and sussy? Well, there's the bacon, there's the tomato. What's the sussy? Is it like a pink sauce? Is that what it is? The sussy sauce. Listening ears plugged in. Let's go, shall we? Shall we? Hi, Holla. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I think I'm okay with missing out on the divine experience that is PB and wet. It's okay, your taste buds will evolve one day and then you'll be ready. But for now, you know, maybe ease into the idea a little bit first before you ease your taste buds and your nose in. Anyhow. Let's go. Okay, oh wait. Goods menu, why are you still here? Hello? So I was. Okay, I see. There you go. So we will be using YouTube Music for this experience. I am going to. It's okay, Aqua. Hopefully the listening is good. We haven't even started yet, my dude. So you're. It's perfect timing. We were just talking about naps earlier, by the way. For you guys, what? Okay. Question number 1. What is your ideal napping length? 2. What is your ideal temperature for the air conditioning at home? For the heater/air conditioning at home. I'm curious because people are always like, "Oh, but do you want me to like set the thermos to?" And I'm like, yeah, set the thermostat to. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But some people like have preferences. My housemates like a good 69 degrees. Not even joking here. They think that that's a good temperature. 72 degrees, about like around 3 hours, and you like it warm. Minty, you're. I know. Nice. Well, now I'm keeping that in mind. You can see the chibi arts a little closer on Twitter if you guys want a better look. Oh, did you just tweet it out or something, Lovey? Did you just tweet it out? Maybe I go to your Twitter and I retweet. If you did. Lavi. Aha, you did! You did just tweet it out. Cha-cha! So yeah, if you guys want to take a look at the chibi arts from the merch a little bit closer, then Lavi just tweeted it out. There you go. I love you, Lavi. Thank you so much for all your hard work on the album. The album, like, physicals, but also, like, on the Wannabe Honeybee art. I don't know if you've seen, but, I don't know if you saw, but Caternal actually made fan art of your Wannabe Honeybee outfit design for my birthday. I don't know if you were able to stay awake that long during the birthday message reading stream. But that was you got fans of your designs, my dude. You do. Also, Peppa's Paradise. Thank you so much for joining the Phoebe Hive. Welcome into the Beehive. Also on Twitch, thank you Total Insanity for the 10 stream streak. Thank you Welcome Liner for the 5 stream streak. You guys are amazing. You guys are goated. You're amazing. You're amazing. Also, thank you guys for those of you that were able to come out to the Asayoru Maid Cafe collab. Also, a reminder, if you buy Rebloom on Bandcamp, you get a beautiful digital lyric booklet created by Lavi. Yes! It's lovely. It's lovely. It's got all kinds of fun little like treats and surprises in it. Yes. Alright. Your cat is making biscuits right now. I love when they make biscuits. I love that. We're going to go ahead and get started. This listening party is going to involve a couple of things. I'm going to be going through for the songs that do have music videos, I will be playing the videos. For those that don't, I will not be playing the videos, but we'll be listening together. I may pause or rewind at points to like point out certain things. We'll return. Gotta finish studying. No! We're about to get started! But it's okay. Best of luck with your studying. I'm cheering you on. I heard my name. I didn't know there was a maid cafe with it. Yeah, there is my favorite maid cafe ever. And the one that I technically sort of used to be part of. Asayoru Maid Cafe here in California is the best. And I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, but I've been doing it wrapped up yesterday, doing a physical collab with the cafe with Mint and Doki and Lime. But here we go. We are about to start. And I'm gonna be yapping about some like behind the scenes stuff about the lyrics. That's why I have the Bandcamp up for it as well. By the way, I really appreciate whenever you guys leave like reviews and stuff on Bandcamp. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because I get to like read your thoughts. But also when you post on Twitter under the Rebloom hashtag, I love reading those too. But I've been so excited for this stream. This stream means a lot to me. And I hope you guys will enjoy my yapping. You'll get to hear some special secrets and behind the scenes yaps? Do you have any pets? I do. I have one bunny named Suki. And I also live with a cat and a dog that belong to my other housemates too. はい。それでは、始めよう Starting with my newest song, Bloom Again. Oh wait. Sorry, hold on. I need to make sure it's unmute. The source is unmuted. And you guys can tell me if I need to adjust volumes. Xiao's art is so good. Nico! Welcome in! Welcome to the listening party. How are you? Just got started. I love this part. The pre-choruses are my favorite. First time! You should go check out the music video on YouTube. Start again. I can't get over how much your voice has matured. I adore your voice so much. Thank you. That means a lot to me, Nico. Wait till you hear the other re-records on the album. They are. Feel free to use exclamation point album in the chat. I love this pre-chorus. You know, I could hear this in a Katamari as well. What kind of level? I worked so hard on these lyrics too. I love this part, Thank you guys. I am so proud of Bloom Again. I have so much to say about this song. I have so much to say. So let's pause here on the credits real quick. Like I said earlier, Xiao's art is amazing. Do you guys, longtime fans, actually Ami fans, do you recognize the art style? I can't believe Phoebe held on to performing this until yesterday at Asayoru. Yes! I was like, wouldn't it be nice if the very first time I perform it live, even on a stream, would be like at Asayoru? That's like going back to the start. I'm so obsessed with the line "Born Again is art." Oh, let me just talk. I'm gonna yap. So this is the stream right here. I'm gonna yap now. It's time to yap. Also, I can tell that they just turned on the heater, so I'm taking my gloves off now. Yeah, well done. Thank you. Definitely go check out the music video on YouTube and give it a nice little like and comment if you would like to. Okay, it's a yap time. Ami fans, do you recognize the art? Zhao. Zhao did the art for Ami's one and only original song, Drops of Sunshine. So if you guys don't know, I have been part of 3 different VTuber agencies in the past. Technically, I've gotten into like 5 or 6. But the agency that I was part of before V-Shoujo was Prism Project. I loved my time at Prism, and I was Ami. I'm Ami. So it's so interesting that we're talking about this openly right now, because there's that whole discourse on Twitter right now, right, about kayfabe. Well, you know what? It's all integrated into my lore, so this is not me breaking kayfabe. This is me talking about the various lives I have lived and wilted and been rebloomed as before. So, I'm turning on some BGM. So basically, Xiao did the Drops of Sunshine art. So I was like, everybody that works on this, except like Rasmus, because this is my very, very first time getting to work with one of my dream composers, Rasmus Faber. So many people that worked on this album are people that I have worked with before in the past, because I wanted it to reflect my journey over the past 5 years. So I brought Xiao back to do the art. And then the Wick did the music video. And Wick has done so many of my music videos before. Wick did Start Again. Wick did several other group songs that I had been part of, like In the Middle of Forever. Some of the Idolution music videos. You can name other agencies. You can name them. It's fine. But you can tell, like, they know what I like. So Xiao was so lovely to work with again and did a wonderful job making 2 different sprites. This full body sprite here, and then also this like side profile sprite, which ended up I like, when I did my photo shoot for my IRL version of this outfit, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I remade the art? If I remade it in real life. And then it ended up becoming like both. I was like, which one do I use as the album cover? The animated, or the drawn one, the illustration, or the IRL? And then Lavi had the idea to put both on the album cover. And I was like, you know what? That's very, very Phoebe style for me to have both. Because I am your 2.5D blooming flower idol, right? So yeah, I had both. I put both. Lavi put both and did such a wonderful job of combining them. Because they're both me. Whether I'm 2D, 3D, or 2.5D, or anything in between, they're both Phoebe. It's all Phoebe. Even Ami. Ami is Phoebe as well. We're all Phoebe. You're so pretty. I can't wait to have this whole album on repeat. That means a lot to me, Nico. That means the world to me. Thank you. Good day. Hope all is well. It's great. Hope I didn't miss much. We just listened to Bloom again, and now I'm yapping about Bloom again. So you did not miss too much. Thank you so much for popping in, Ark. Thank you. The final lyric page reflects that too. I noticed also. That's something else that I want to bring up. Hold on. Niche Phoebe. Oh my gosh. I'm always ready to bring up niche Chinese Phoebe. Hold on. Let me real quick. Also bring up the lyric booklet. Rebloom lyric booklet. Okay. So yeah, that is in fact reflected in the lyric booklet too on the last page. Cause look, it's got all these different colors. It's got pink for me, for Phoebe, blue, it's for Ami, it's got green for new Phoebe. Lavi really put a lot of thought into how to stylize each of these songs. So right now we are on, so there's the cover, and I don't know if you noticed, but the album cover has references to so many different chapters of my life. It's crazy hearing the improvement, as if you could get any better. I'm always striving to get better and better and better, so I'm really happy you can hear the improvement. Some of these tracks, Like, you're gonna see Fairytale again, right? Fairytale, you're like, oh, I know Fairytale. Oh, I know through the microphone. They are the Rebloom versions. The titles that say Rebloom next to them are actually fully re-recorded and remixed versions of my old songs. So that you can hear... So that's why I consider the versions on this album to be the final definitive versions of the songs. The real versions of the songs. Because it's me singing it with not only my improved technique and emoting and stuff, but also... like, with all the feelings from the past 5 years behind it. Bloom Again might be my new favorite. That means a lot to me. It's a really special song to me. So let's talk a little bit about Bloom Again. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna recap for Ark real quick, who just popped in. I brought back Xiao to do the art. Because Xiao did you miss the full listen? You did for Bloom Again. But I'm still in the middle of yapping about it, so don't worry, you popped in at a good time. Also, welcome in Azure! I'm so happy to see you! So, I brought back Xiao to do the art, because, recapping for Azure and Ark and anybody that just popped in right now. I brought back Xiao to do the illustrations, and Xiao did the illustrations for Ami's one and only original song, Drops of Sunshine. Wick did the movie. Wick did the MV, and Wick has done several of my music videos in the past, from my Yurikuma cover to my Vivi Fluorite Ice song cover to my Start Again music video and a whole bunch of videos. And then Lavi put so much love into the all of the pages in the lyric booklet. And also, like, you know, the album art and cover and stuff. So, getting into Bloom Again. It is a dream collab for me. Rasmus Faber has done music with my Oshi, Nakajima Megumi, the voice actor for Ranka and Macross Frontier. He's done several songs with her. So, you guys might know the song Try Unite. It's like one of the anime openings of all time. Megumi did the vocals for it. It was the opening for an anime called, Try Unite, what was it called? Shoot, why am I having a brain fart all of a sudden? But Rasmus Faber has done some incredible anime song before. And so it was a very, very big deal for friends of mine from the Macross community, like Azure, Rene no Lagrange, there you go. And he also did the second opening with her, Marble. He's done some songs for her solo original albums, like he did Submarine for her before. She sang on one of his songs before, Ame. So they collaborate with each other a lot. Interesting things about Bloom Again. I almost hired a full real string orchestra for it. However, the original timeline for the release with V-Shoujo was not going to allow enough time, because like people in Europe were on vacation or something around that time, and so I wouldn't have been able to hire the orchestra that he was willing to work with in time for them to get back from their EU vacations and for me to also debut with V-Shoujo. But if I had known that our debut was going to be in November and the album release was going to be in November, then I would have hired the full orchestra. However, Martin Landstrom did a wonderful job with the string programming. It was all over the place for a little, but you pulled it back, yes. So I knew since last year that I wanted to do a full album, like an anniversary album for my 5-year. Technically, like January, February of this year was my 5-year anniversary of being a solo musician. And then July was my 5-year anniversary of being a VTuber / streamer. However, the album didn't release until November, so I had more time than I thought. I would have really liked to hire the full orchestra for it, but because of V-Shoujo and what we thought was going to be the original timeline, we ended up not having the time to hire the orchestra. But next time I work with Rasmus, because I would like there to be a next time. He said he would love to work together again sometime. then I would like to hire a, like, the more you're able to hire real instrumentalists for a song, the better. Also, thank you so much for the raid. Mamie, it was a Mamie raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Mamie. How was your stream? Welcome into the FeebeeHive, you guys. This is a really, really, really special stream for me, so I'm glad you guys were able to pop in. I also see an Emily in here. I love you guys both. Welcome, I'm Phoebe, your 2.5D blooming flower idol from Densetsu.EXE. And we are currently listening through my entire new album, Rebloom, Best of Phoebe 2020 to 2025. And we are yapping some behind-the-scenes secrets about the album as well as we listen through. So it means a lot to me that you're here because it's a really, 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 really special album to me that I've been working hard on for over a year. And also commemorates my 5-year anniversary of being a solo idol and musician, as well as 5 years of streaming and VTubing. Congrats on the new album release. Thank you! If you guys want to check it out, there are links in the description below. And it's streaming everywhere. Hi, sweet Phoebe. Sorry I've been away. But no, welcome back, kiddo. I've missed you. I've missed you. Good job, Phoebe. We'll listen to it tonight. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It means a lot. So yes, our first... In fact, let's listen to Bloom again one more time. One more time for the Raiders. It's a really, really special collaboration with one of my favorite anime song composers of all time, Rasmus Faber. And I hope to work with him again. So let's listen one more time. So I don't know if you guys noticed, if you've listened to the album, this like beginning part, this is exclusive to only the music video and any like live stage performance versions of the song. It just goes straight into this next part. It goes straight into like right here for the album. The original demo that we had for the song had this but we decided to remove it for the album version for a number of reasons. One of them being because he had actually added that in because so here's another thing. Because of VShoujo, is there a version where you do the wee wee wees? Only the music video that is on YouTube. So if you like add the music video to your playlist, then it'll have the wee 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 in it. And then when I perform it live on stage, and I will be performing it live on stage for the first time at Anime Week in Atlanta next weekend, then there will be wee wee wees. But we took it out for the actual album version because originally that was in there because this song was intended for an anime. I cannot tell you what anime it was. I cannot tell you who the so here's another secret about it. Because of the really, really giddy like small timeline for the VShoujo debuts originally. This actually this was a like 60-second preview that I chose and that we expanded on and turned into a full song. We like wrote more of the song and stuff. But it was a little preview because what it originally was because of the original VShoujo timeline being really, really short. Basically, I signed on in January and we were supposed to debut in March this year. That was not very much time. But I insisted that, you know, original music is a really important part of my content. It's a really important part of my content, so I want an original song. And I reached out to Rasmus. And it was completely on, just on faith and out of passion. And I wrote him a whole letter about how I was a big fan and how I'd been following his music since his Platina Jazz days. And I like put like a bunch of, it was a super long, like 5-page single-spaced document about how much I love his music and my own history as an artist and like some samples of my own singing and also like some songs that I really love and what I wanted the song to be about. And he loved it. And so he agreed to work with me. But he was like, but with the timeline currently, there's no way we can write something from scratch. However, I have like 10 different samples in my Dropbox of what he does, what a lot of people do for like anime songs is they will make like 2 or 3 different drafts. An anime, let's say Macross, will commission Rasmus to do an insert song or an opening song or an ending song, and he'll write 2 or 3 different drafts. And one of them gets selected, but the other one gets put in a library. And the drafts are short. They're not fully fleshed out songs, but you can kind of hear. And so I listened. I sat and I listened to. I was like, oh, this is amazing. He was like, and some of these songs may have been written for Nakajima Megumi or Sakamoto Maya or some artists that I know you really love because you wrote about them in your little essay. And I was like, oh. So I sat and I listened to 10 different songs in his little Dropbox. And I loved every single one. If I could, I would have turned all of them into a full album with Rasmus. That's kind of something that I'd like to do one day. But the fact is, I got to listen to these secret songs that no one else had gotten to listen to before. That were intended for some of my favorite artists. Who was meant to sing this song? I cannot tell you. What anime it was for? I cannot tell you. But basically, I shot my shot and it paid off. I'm really, really happy. And so I ended up, as much as I loved a lot of them, this one felt right for a new beginning, for what I wanted the song to be about for this new debut. It gave me debut vibes. And so we took it, and it had this in it. That ended up being taken out because it was meant to be for an anime opening, right? So you can imagine the title showing up there or something. However, because it ended up not being for an anime, we took it out to keep it to standard with like standard pop releases and stuff. But for the music video, I thought it'd be nice to have it for the title. And for my IRL performances, I figured I could walk out on stage during that part. So I kept it in for those, but not for the album versions. And so we ended up developing this very short sample into a full-blown song. And we worked very collaboratively with each other on it. We got into it's kind of a dream come true. We got into some Zoom calls with each other. And actually, let's listen to the song together one more time for people that just popped in. And I wrote all these lyrics myself. So I will yap about the lyrics in a little bit too, but that's what I love to do. For almost all my original songs, whether they're in English or Japanese, have lyrics written by me, or at least partially written by me. But you're such a good writer too. Thank you. I insisted for songs that are extremely important to me. I insist on writing all the lyrics myself. Can we get a Bloom again TV size version? I would like to. In fact, I'm gonna have to make a TV size cut for MagFest because you only get 5 minutes to perform. So I will have to make a TV size cut for it so I can perform more than one song. But continuing. I love that part actually. Can I just say real quick? I'm really proud of this. Waiting for the summer, warmer, sweeter symphonies, though each measure. If you guys don't know music theory stuff, measures are like, you can break songs up into measures. Each measure, each little part of the symphony of my life, the song that is my life. Each measure is a treasure. I want to write more lovely harmonies. So like, I feel like a lot of my songs recently have been about longing for change. And I wanted this to be like a song that shows, because like Rainfall, we'll get to Rainfall later. Rainfall was like, I need a change right now. I need something to change. I'm desperate for change. This one was like, you know, in the first half, it's like yearning for change. And in the second half, the change is starting to happen, you know? But things are constantly changing, right? So, I was really happy with this part. Waiting for the summer, Warmer, sweeter symphonies, though each measure is a treasure. Still I long to write more lovely harmonies. And then another music reference. Stuck in the cadence of my life. Another musical term right here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I love to put music theory terms in my lyrics. So like for Densetsu MVPs, there's a part that Victoria sings at the beginning. That's like shoot, why am I having a brain fart about Densetsu MVPs? Why am I having a brain fart? She talks about a cello-rondo. A cello-rondo? I had to, it's funny. I had to ask Vicky to re-record it like 3 times, I think, because the Italian pronunciation of it is a cello-rondo, but I love putting like a cello-rondo. So I love putting musical theory terms into my lyrics because to me, life is a big song. It's a big musical or a big song or a big symphony. And that the music has the ebb and flow of your life, like the ebb and flow of a song, you know. There can be moments of pause. There can be like cadenzas or different parts where the dynamics can change, parts of your life that are very piano, parts of your life that are mezzo forte, parts of your life that are fortissimo and stuff, or parts of your life that speed up, accelerando, or slow down, ritardando, you know? You have such a beautiful connection with your head and mixed voice. Thank you! I think it's because for a lot of my life, if you go back to my old covers from when I was literally a child, they're very airy. So I had a super airy voice my whole life. They'd probably be like, bathing in the sunshine. I think I used to sing specifically like that all the time. Because I only knew how to really use my head voice because of choir. But then as I got older, I started like learning to use my chest more. But now it's really like in my mix where I end up using it a lot, you know. So that's what it was. I listened 100 times during mapping without knowing what she was saying. Yeah, a cello-rondo is an Italian. I love when Vicky's accent comes out slightly when y'all sing. It's not much. Your clarity with your words and light voice are so sweet like you. Oh, thank you. And Mint has a little suave in her bits. I'm so happy y'all are together finally, right? We each bring... And that's part of what I tried to write into the lyrics of Densetsu MVPs too, was we each bring a different color to the greater painting and picture that is Densetsu.exe, you know? Most musical terms are Italian. Exactly. I miss choir class so much. I should have known you were in choir. What were you? Baritone? Tenor? When is your new album releasing? It's been out for the past almost month now. So if you would like to, it would mean the world to me if you went and you checked it out. Streaming everywhere. But yeah. I think, so what I want to do is I want to go back and look at like my old lyrics for Bloom again. Because I do... Let's see. Bloom again. Lyrics. I think Bloom again lyrics draft. Debut song potential lyrics. Maybe it was, yes. So... yeah, let me show you. I'll just show you. I'll show you. So, I go through several drafts. I go through several like drafts. And also I had a Japanese version that I was writing of the song too. Because originally the song was gonna be in both Japanese and in English. But I ended up deciding to do it only in English. But like I ずっと学んでずっと咲いてどんな形や色になる But anyway, so what I do first is I like to decide what each part of the song is going to be about. And so yeah, this is what I had written first, I guess. It's like spending each day in that familiar garden growing, reaching towards the beautiful sky above. Dreaming of a day when I can join the colorful symphony of birdsong. So this is not any particular meter or rhythm or anything like that. Dude, I can type pretty darn fast. But yeah, so this is kind of what I wanted the first one to be about. And then the pre-chorus. So I guess like if you look at it, bathing in the sunshine, growing's gonna take time. So that's always been a big part of my lyrics and my music, is like trying to like emphasize that we're always learning and we're always growing. And as a flower, as a plant, you grow too, right? Sometimes you end up going through this entire like cycle of growing, and then maybe you like growth is not linear. Growth is not linear at all. Healing is not linear at all. And so you have these cycles of like blooming and wilting and blooming again, and that's kind of my theme, especially right now. Like that's what I want. That's what I have. I have been reborn and rebranded to exactly what I've always wanted to be. Also, hi Dozy, welcome in. Accelerando means accelerating. Accelerando. Sometimes a little of you rots and falls off, just gotta absorb more light and grow it back. Exactly, or maybe it'll grow into something else. And that's okay too, to be changing like that. So yeah, this ended up becoming bathing in the sunshine, growing's gonna take time. You can kind of see like some similar themes in like Rainfall, right? All the birds above are singing the same familiar song. All the while I wonder, have I been the same me all along? Love Phoebe, but I wasn't expecting her to be an iteration of the Persephone myth. That's been one of my favorite, that's one of my favorite Greek myths, by the way, is Persephone. Dreaming of a day when I can join the colorful symphony of birdsong. So definitely, maybe you can get a sense of why what I was feeling when I was kind of like writing this and writing Rainfall. I wrote this and I wrote Rainfall around the same time. The seasons cycle as I fade. Am I fated to wilt before I can reach the sun? So yeah, actually, Rainfall and Bloom Again were written around the same time. Though Rainfall definitely was meant to come out first. The seasons cycle as I fade. Am I fated to wilt before I can reach the sun? But then the wind comes and sweeps me away and to a new land, to bloom stronger again. So you can kind of see where this ended up becoming like, I'm caught in a cycle of stories and seasons. We fade, and then the wind reminds me I'm living. We're taking the warmth and all the pain to bloom again. I think I didn't know at this point that it was gonna be called Bloom Again, but I ended up deciding on Bloom Again. And it sounds like Start Again, right? It sounds like my song Start Again. And in the end, like, I think that's like I think the word again is like really, really important for my story. I mean, think about it. How many times have I like rejoined an agency? How many times have I like tried again and again and again and again and again? Like, I think that's a really important theme for anything that I create. Is like rebirth. I'm watching your stream and watching the first magical girl anime called Sally the Witch. Ooh, have fun. Have fun. And then, yeah, this was like what I wanted the chorus to be about. Every petal will burst from my heart. Incomparable brilliance colored by my memories/experiences. Each cycle making way for a more beautiful me, blooming again every stop on the way. So that became like, free your mind and we can take off to the sky. We can so something else is like, so if you notice, like the verses are very, very like internally reflective. You know, my own feelings. What might I come to be? Still, I long to write more harmonies. And then the pre-chorus starts to like branch out a little bit more, and like it's addressing the wind now. So I don't know if you. So yes, actually, when I talk about the wind, and when I capitalized wind in the official lyrics, it kind of was that part kind of was like a tribute to Kaze there, because it really felt like Kaze inspired me during a really, really difficult time last year to bloom into a new version of myself, and helped me to like have the willpower to yearn. I think the point where you stop yearning is very, very sad. That's the part where it feels a little hopeless. But if you have the willpower to yearn, then that's the willpower to live. is what it feels like to me. I was gonna say, okay, Freya Weon. I mean, that too, honestly. You know, the whole Windermere thing ended up being really, like... It kind of is, like, irrelevant too, right? But the wind is like a common symbol for, like, fate sweeping you away. There's a randomness to the wind, isn't there? And so, like, I just wanted to be swept away to somewhere new. And then here, what it ended up becoming was... Now I'm addressing a you. You know, now I'm addressing a you. Free your mind, and we can take off to the sky, you know? So now it's addressing a you. So it goes from something internal to something a little bit more outwards to fully now pulling the listener in. And you know, this is like, I mean, obviously addressing the Phoebe Hive. But when I write some of these things, when I write about a you, I typically have somebody in mind. And it really depends on what part of my life I'm in, what's going on in my life. But it's nice to like write thinking about a certain you. I won't get into the details of that all. But it's very healing your inner child energy. That's like definitely something I want to bring out in my music, because that's been my entire journey. I mentioned this yesterday, but there were some like truly horrible things that I went through earlier in my life, and I'm only now as an adult having like healed more, and still in the process of healing, probably forever. Like, have stopped blaming myself for those things. And so healing your inner child is a really important thing for me. And I know it is for a lot of us, so I do want to bring that through in my music. I think that's why you inspire me as an idol. You can just keep going when it's really hard, and when I'm struggling or feeling like I can't make it, I try to remember that. Oh, thank you, Pepis. That means a lot to me. It really does. These are kind of communal, so the you is just beehive entity. Basically. But it is good when you're writing to, like, if you can think about a particular person or people, you know? I don't know, it like ends up... You can write more strongly that way, perhaps. And the rest of the song, it does look like it ended up being... Looking back behind me, looking like a small seed. Wonder if I could picture all this scenery. That it ended up being very similar. Suddenly it's summer, all the world's a symphony. Oh, I think at this point, so this is what I wrote for the like the short version, and then I think from this point on, like the full draft was there. But you can kind of see. Oh, this is an early draft as well. This is what it originally was. Every day I'm growing, every day I'm learning. Wonder what shape and color I might come to be. Growing through... but here's another one. Growing through the midnight... So what I like to do is I like to write like 6 different versions of a section. Growing through the midnight, reaching for the starlight. Wonder what shape and color I might... So I knew that I wanted to keep this line here. Wonder what shape and color I might come to be. I love that. This kind of was also a little bit of a rip off of my own like Hana trans lyrics as well. But so was Densetsu.MVP's a little bit too. I think healing my inner child is definitely something I struggle with, but I've been trying my best, especially recently as I experienced lots of things I missed out on while growing up. And those are the steps. Those are the necessary steps, right? And I'm really proud of you. Truly. Oh, here's another one. Steadily I'm growing, higher on I'm going. Oh god. Sprouting up and growing, wonder where I'm going. Bathing in the starlight, trying to make it feel right. So many different ones. Sprouting with the sunrise, turn the page on my life. No, that's not good. That is not good. That one does not follow like meter conventions at all. That's something that's really important to me, is following the natural rhythm of like speech in my songs. So you wouldn't say turn the page on my life. You wouldn't say that in life, like in real life. You'd say turn the page on my life. Turn the page on my life. The emphasis is on life. Turn the page on my life. That's weird. You wouldn't say it like that. Muse of wisdom. What is today's wisdom? Hello, Sayo. Thank you again for the question of wisdom. Today's wisdom is, we are constantly learning and growing. So please be patient with yourself, as you are forever a student of the world. Also, you may entice someone with a piece of cheese. I feel like this is gonna become a tradition for us. But hi, Sayo. I identify with that a lot. A lot of a mix of autism / trans / being bullied and never fitting in. I missed out on so many things for years. That's why it's important to have someone like Phoebe who keeps getting up to lovingly punch fate in the shins over and over. Heck yeah, dude. I will always kick. Well, probably. I'm not that sure. I'm not gonna punch them in the shins, but I'll kick them in the shins. What's another one? Growing, gonna live life, reaching for the sunrise. Singing to the sunrise, hoping that I'll grow right. I wrote so many versions of this. Bathing. Oh yeah, and there you go. There's the highlighted one. This is the one that I ended up choosing. Bathing in the sunshine. Growing's gonna do. Yeah, so I like use that one. Waiting for the summer. Warmer, sweeter symphonies. Though each measure is a treasure, still I long to. Why did I write it twice? Caught up in a cycle of stories and seasons, we fade. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, here's another draft right here. Can't be looking away, feel it now, Wait, what? Feel it now, look at it how rooted down, we're making a start with that starry look in our eyes. Aha! This was some drafts. So what I always like to do is I like to write like little slashes here between different like drafts of lines. Have you ever used scrap lyrics as inspiration for lyrics in other songs? I don't know. I think it's so important as artists to enjoy the process as much as you enjoy the outcome. Definitely, I love songwriting. That's why whenever I get a chance to make new songs, I love it. Once again, we're reaching higher, you and I. This is the one that I ended up going with. Free your heart, we're reaching higher, you and I. Every petal bursting forth from deep inside our hearts. Oh, I went with this one. Lending love to every petal, every tiny part. Yeah. I want to feel alive, being out in nature, connecting with other things in a way that reminds me that all creatures love and are born loved. This might have been just a note to myself, because this doesn't sound like lyrics to me. How long have you been writing original songs? Since 2018? 2017? 2018? I think 2018. Do you guys want to hear the very first original song I ever wrote? It was in Japanese though, so you might not understand the lyrics. But actually, do you guys know Starlight Daryl, who has written songs for Iron Mouse before? Starlight Daryl, she wrote Music Box of Fate for Iron Mouse and several other Iron Mouse songs. So she actually was the composer for my very, very, very first original song. Hold on. Fairy Dust. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh my lord, okay. Where is Fairy Dust? Where the heck is Fairy Dust? Hold on. I'll look it up here. I'll show you guys just a little bit of it. Oh my lord. This is going back. This is going back. Oh my lord. remember the dance. That was the first song I ever wrote lyrics to. First song I ever wrote lyrics to. Did I do the top lining or the harmonies? No. I might have done the harmonies, maybe. But I did do the lyrics for it. And so yeah, I was writing lyrics in Japanese before I was even writing lyrics in English, honestly. Yeah. That was Origins right there. That was Origins. I think I still have one last unbroken light stick from that. Oh man, was that your first duet? No, I've been doing duets and collabs with people since I was in elementary school. So like, I've been doing those since like 2010. But Fairy was a time when I first started doing idol stuff in like 2018. But yeah, so that's how long I've been doing it for. And as you can see, I went through a lot of different revisions. Some of which you might not even be able to see here. But I love keeping as much as possible like my old drafts and stuff, so that I can see how the song grew and evolved. Going back. I love these pre-choruses. I think it was listening to the pre-chorus pick up here that made me cry when I first heard the demo for it. I was like, it might have to be this. Something else that I want to point out here is that actually I had fully recorded the song once, and then Rasmus got back to me in another one of our brainstorming sessions. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Ark, big love to you. Welcome to the Beehive. How much do the songs change between the demos and final versions usually? Not very much typically, but this one I completely re-recorded because Rasmus got back to me and was like, you know, I've listened to a lot of your music and you have a very, very beautiful, like, soft, soothing voice. But I feel like you're like, and that would be perfect for this song, but I feel like you're like, kind of like, you know, you could go back to your roots of singing more softly. Maybe not like fully whispery, like softly like I used to as a kid, but like perhaps like soften your voice a little bit. Do you want to hear what it sounded like at first? Is stream becoming... Oh, hold on. No, please, stream, don't become unstable. Stream is becoming a little unstable right now, but we persist. Also, hi, Ghost Pepper Cheese, welcome in! This is a super important stream to me, so I'm glad you could make it. So actually, I think this one has my original vocals. Give me a second. This demo. Breathing in the sunshine. Growing's gonna take time. Wonder what shape and color I might come to be. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, that's like way harsher sounding than this. So like, I guess I had gotten in the habit of like feeling like I needed to like, whoa, I need a like everyone loves auto and like super powerful singers. I gotta sing it powerfully, but it's not that kind of song, right? And there is merit to singing softly. There's merit to singing softly as well. So I tried to find like I think Bloom Again is probably the best example of me combining old Phoebe voice from when I was like airy Phoebe voice from when I was like little with like current stronger Phoebe voice into something that's a nice balance of both, because really that like softness in my voice is a strength of mine, and I need to like stop being afraid of being soft. Just because people do love powerful belty auto vocals doesn't mean I have to be like that in order to be a good singer. So Rasmus had me re-record the melody. The harmonies stayed the same, I think, but continue listening to this old demo. Waiting for the summer, warmer, sweeter symphonies. Each measure is a treasure. This is unmixed, by the way. More lovely harmonies, stuck in the cadence of my life. Caught up in a cycle of stories and seasons. We fade. This is embarrassing, by the way. People do not show their raw unmixed vocals ever to the public. So this is how much I trust and love you guys. And I also want to show you that it's okay. Like, this is how things are, you know. Won't you come and take me? Caressing the breeze. Whoa, caressing the breeze? That's a different lyric there. Hold on. You know, I think I changed it to feeling the breeze, I'm swept away. But yeah, caressing, I guess. Oh my god. I think you have a lot of strength to your voice as it is. You can hear that you have a strong connection to your whole range. Thank you! I think you have the ability to do both and have such a wide range. It's amazing. You have such a talent for controlling the texture and timbre of your voice. Thank you! Your technique has improved so much too. Thank you! Won't you come and take me? Caressing the breeze, I'm swept away. I think the chorus is the most different. Hold on. Free your mind and we can take off to the sky. We can cherish every life we've lived into the heart. Can't be looking away. Hold me 'cause we're well on our way. Soaring high and ready to try. Ready to depart back to the start. Something else that changed too. Hold on, let's listen to the chorus real quick. So you can compare. Free your mind and we can take off to the sky. We can cherish every life we've lived into the heart. Can't be looking away. Hold me 'cause we're well on our way. Soaring high and ready to try. Ready to depart back to the start. Yeah, so this definitely, I don't know, this feels like it sounds more like me compared to what I was trying to do in the demo. You can tell how much more comfortable you are singing softly and sweetly. Right. I felt more confident this time around too, because I was like, wow, Rasmus Faber loves my voice the way that it is. You know, I don't have to try and be something else. But I can. I have the range to be if I need to like do a character song or something, but so I think this part changed too. Come on, we're sprouting, growing, reaching, moving again. Oh yeah, there was a part that went again before, but we changed it to Which I was more happy doing like the little ad-libs there. The demo definitely felt like you were trying to imitate a sound you wanted versus just being you. And I think that's important. Like for anybody trying to learn to sing. And maybe Pepis can probably like vouch for this. I think imitation can help you learn certain techniques, but when it comes to singing most beautifully and most comfortably, it's best to sing what is as you. It's best to sing as you, the way that is most you. Unless, of course, you're trying to like play a character for like a cartoon or something like that, you know. But like, definitely, there's something else here, you know. So I am very happy. I mean, that's how much I trust you guys to show you my raw vocals and original demo. But you can see how the song has grown and evolved, right? So let's finish this listen through, and we can go on to. I'm sorry, I yapped for like an hour about Bloom Again alone, but it's a really important song to me, and that's why I really hope from the bottom of my heart that lots and lots of people can enjoy it, and that you can look forward to the next time I make a song with Rasmus as well, because then we're gonna definitely make a song from scratch next time. We turned this song into my own song. We definitely turned Bloom Again into my own song. I think it was called as a demo, Looking Out the Window. Looking out the window. I think that was like some of the lyrics in like the original demo. But we turned it into my song, but I'm curious as to what he would compose for me from scratch. So I really hope we'll be able to work on another song together soon. I feel like your voice is always just a culmination of all the things you've loved about others that you learned to imitate, and eventually it became your own style. Exactly! So you can definitely hear the Nakajima Megumi in my voice. We have very similar ranges too, me and her. She and I. And you can also hear the Fuji Kaze in my voice. But like that's like those are completely different kinds of voices, right? Kaze's and Megumi. The only similarity is that they both have soft voices. So do I. And now you can hear the culmination of it all turning to Phoebe. Don't worry, it was an amazing and fascinating yapping session. I'm glad. And I will yap more too. Do you feel like a shift between the first half and the second half? Like lyrically and also vocally? This is my favorite part, this pre-chorus. Everyone. It's worth singing every day. That's an important lyric to me too. Watch me flourish ever brighter, every new restart. Because every time I'm reborn, whether it's as a new VTuber or as a new kind of me, I want to dazzle you more and more and more, you know? And Minty had pointed out earlier that they really, really like the lyric, born again as art back at the start. Yeah. So the let's chill out part, I really, really wanted to like get better because I have such a flowery way of writing. That's like a remnant of me in my English major days writing like literary analysis essays and stuff. But I really wanted to get better at writing more like casual sounding lyrics because I thought Kaze was really, really good at that. So there's like, so I was like, I think I could put something like "Let's chill out" here and it wouldn't feel too out of place. And then it's true. I've been wanting to learn to chill out more, so I was like, I can just throw in I think I want to put in "Let's chill out," so I put "Let's chill out." Yeah, rooted down. I'm ready to try. So instead of so here we're soaring high. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the start of it, I'm a seed, right? And then on the wind, the seed, I'm a seed on the wind here. The wind is blowing me away to a new place, to bloom again. And then here now I'm rooted down again. So I have been blown away to someplace else by the wind. I am now in the dirt, rooted down, ready to bloom again. Born again is art back at the start. And we all have like different ideas of what it means, what art means to us, right? But I think art is like really creating something from the heart. Something that's created, like I think art is part of what sets us aside from the other animals, is what it feels like to me. Something truly from the heart, something truly that is a reflection of our human experiences. And we ourselves can be art too. We're always striving to improve, always striving to grow, always striving to become more beautiful, aren't we? And so, I was like rooted down, I'm born again as art, but aren't I always, you know? I really like the "let's chill out" amongst everything else. It's like kind of unexpected, but it being treated equal to everything else reinforces the importance of resting from my perspective. Yes! And it's like it's like not that serious, you know? Like it's serious. Like obviously like this is like I put my entire heart into this. But also life doesn't have to be serious all the time. Sometimes we just gotta chill. Sometimes we just gotta let the process happen. Just trust in the process. Trust in the process and be brave, as Kaze would say. So yeah. Every single word in here has intention behind it. That is the way I like to treat my music. That's the way I like to treat my lyrics. Every word, every sentence has intention. Sometimes it's okay to write lyrics and songs that are a little bit nonsensical, you know? But it's my baby. These are my babies. This is my love. This is my love incarnate into music. And so every single word means a lot to me. So it means the world to me. It really does mean the world to me. I mean it when I say, when you guys like stream my music, when you take the time to fall in love with my songs, it does mean the world to me because my songs are me, you know? My songs are me. So thank you for blooming again with me and listening to me yap for a freaking almost hour and a half about one song. We have other songs to move on to. But yeah, what do you guys think about Bloom Again? What do you think of Bloom Again? Here, write your thoughts down. I'm going to go to the little bees room real quick, the little fairies room, the little flowers room, and I will BRB. But let me know what your thoughts are on Bloom Again.
You can write the story in your mind. Once upon a time is but the start. Two journeys of the heart, and your fate will change into time. And soon you'll find that all of your weakness, all your insecurities, they were a chapter of a bigger journey. All your wishes, all your hopes, and all of your dreams are just within your reach. So grab a pen, together we'll write up a song. The cave, the path that will follow it along. Be the dreams of a world. Imagine all of the sparkling places of dawn. Run along on your rainbow tonight. And find the glowing pink songs that align happiness. And the dazzling tale all possible when you believe in yourself. You're writing a fairy we wait until the day. The wind will flip the page. Pages fly, a kaleidoscope of butterflies. Every story's gonna have an end. Once the moon is red,
your thoughts. I just skimmed through it right now. I love Bloom Again. It's so bright and feels fresh, literally like a new start. Oh, good. I love it. So soft and beautiful. Thank you. I would say it made me cry the first time I listened to Rebloom, but that's not true because I was too busy sitting there, mouth agape in wonder instead. Aw, Minty. Love it so much. It's beautiful and tells meaning to the song. Thank you. As I said, it's like a ray of sunshine that brightens up my day, and the lyrics inspire me to also try and bloom in my life. The personal always makes the song feel... when it's personal, it makes the song feel that much more special. Thank you. What I think, I'm pretty sure I found my new favorite artist. Oh, Greg! Thank you! I love how Bloom Again makes me feel all... and all the songs it makes me think of in a kind of nostalgic way. It is a bit of a nostalgic song, isn't it? It has like magical girl vibes. Bloom Again is very beautiful. Thank you. I have a greater appreciation for it now. Thank you. So breezy and summery, sweet, refreshing. Totally my vibe. That is. I'm very glad. That's kind of the vibes I want to have in my music, in a lot of my music. It was beautiful, Phoebe. I loved it. Thank you. I love hearing how much these lyrics mean to you. Thank you. It reminded you of older anime openings. It felt like it was good. It could be part of like Cardcaptor, you know. But thank you guys so much for your thoughts. Thank you for your love. And I hope you can look forward to us listening to the other songs on the album. By the way, did you notice? A lot of you pointed it out earlier, but all of these cute little accessories and stuff on the album booklet are actually things in Nickety Knack's and Lavi's room that he took pictures of and cropped out and put onto his design for the lyric booklet. So Lavi's freaking goated. He's amazing. Also, he made custom bunny pictures for every single... I like to think this is Tsuki. He made custom Tsukis for every single album or track title. So this one has a flower. The next one has a book because it's Fairytale. Fairytale is known as one of my signature songs. One of the, when people think Phoebe, they think Fairytale a lot of the time. And a lot of my songs in the past were written and produced by Miolophone, my precious, precious friend Mio, my meow meow. And this actually, so something I don't think I got to yap about this. I didn't get to yap about my first album, All of My Life, on stream because I immediately went on indefinite hiatus to join Prism at that time. And become Ami, and so I didn't get to talk about the album, but if I had been able to, I would have said, Mio put a lot of love into Fairytale, because when I came to him about it, I had already come to him in the past about All of My Life. I came to him in the past about Through the Microphone / Through the Airwaves. He also wrote my very first signature song, Whimsyland. And I had been working with him and being a guest vocalist on some of his original songs too. So definitely a lot of people knew us as a dream duo for music. He's since then become a very, very, very busy man who has written songs for lots of games and stuff. Recently, a little too busy to work on stuff for me recently. Hopefully we'll get to write together again in the future. But Fairytale, we both approached as this may be the last Phoebe song for years that we work on together. So he put a lot of love into it as quote-unquote last Phoebe song. Because I was ready to just be Ami and be in Prism for years.